Well, it's that time of year, almost the end of the year, Christmas time, and Xbox has a pretty good end of the year countdown sale. I think there's some good stuff to pick up, and I'm just gonna go through them and see what I would personally recommend. If you're a sports fan for FIFA and 2K23, these are the Xbox One version. Yeah, if you're on Xbox One, pick them up, but maybe the Jordan version for $50 because you get the Series X, maybe. That's not as good of a sell as I thought. The Xbox One version in 2022, 2023, not sure if I recommend that. Saints Row for 30 bucks. I actually like the game, so yeah, I would, but if it's not for you, you know, it's not for you. Let's see what else we got here. Cyberpunk. Yes, I would recommend Cyberpunk. $30. It's a fantastic game. Absolutely love the game. It's going to get some free content next year, free DLC. I think it's called like Freedom of Liberty or something like that. Get Grand Theft Auto for $15 only if you never played it. If you played it on the 360, if you played it on the Xbox One, do not waste your money on Grand Theft Auto 5. Assassin's Creed Valhalla for $20. Yeah, pick it up. That's a great price. That's a great price for it. Let me see something here. All right, so Tiny Tina's Wonderland, $35 ones. I do recommend. With that, you get the Series X and Xbox One version, I believe, of it. Um, so yeah, so 35. But if you want the DLC, that's cool. But if not, just get it for 35. That's a great game and a great price. Got the nice deluxe edition. I love the game, and on Series X, yeah, why not? Let's see what else we got. Pass on the gold edition, the Saints Row. You don't need to drop $60 for it. All right, WWE 2K. Now this is the Series X version for $23. Oh, that I would recommend. That I would recommend. Yeah, that I would recommend. Pass up on the other ones. Maybe that one, but it's like $60. Yeah. What else we got here? Yeah, Resident Evil 8, $20. Of course, I'd recommend that. Grounded for 26, no, that's a pass. Skyrim for 20 though. Again, Skyrim is the same situation as GTA 5. If you played it on the 360 and Xbox One, do not spend money. Plus, I think you get the upgrade for free if you already own it anyway. If you never played it though, for 20 bucks, go ahead and drop that. Let's see the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. Wait for a bit of a lower sell. Gungrave Gore for 35, I again would recommend. Now it's on Game Pass, but if you do want to own it for 35, yeah, go ahead. It just came out a couple weeks ago, so for it to be 35 already, not too bad. Same with Need for Speed. Unbound just came out a couple weeks ago again. I heard great things about it. Have not played it, but for $42, I don't think that's terrible. Don't buy. I can't believe I'm saying this, but do not buy The Witcher 3 yet. The reason I say that is because that game is on sale for lower prices all the time. Wait for when it's back down to like $8, $10 range. I promise you, it'll be that low. I promise you it would. That Witcher 3 is on sale all the time. For it to be 30 bucks, I think it's only that way because it got the recent next gen upgrade, current gen upgrade. Other than that, I say wait for it, or and if you already own it, it's a free upgrade. Don't buy Diablo 3 collection because I will get to that later. There's a much better sell in a similar game. Actually, let's see if it comes up. Here it is. For the exact same price, 20 bucks, you get Resurrected 2 and the Resurrected 3 and all the content on the Prime Evil collection. Same price, two games and all its content. Do not get the Eternal Diablo 3 Eternal collection if you want Diablo. Get the Prime Evil collection. It is a infinitely better deal. Mortal Kombat 11, yeah, for 15 bucks, that's a great price. Pick that up. A Way Out is actually a pretty good game, and for $6, I can't tell you no. Yeah, that's a good one there too. Alan Wake for 10. Get Alan Wake remastered for $15, $5 more. You get like all the bells and whistles that come with it. I think if you're gonna play it, just go ahead and get the remastered version. It's the better version, and I think you'll get more bang for your buck, even though it's slightly more expensive. But either way, Alan Wake's a great game, so you can't really go wrong. Ooh, $8 for Alien Isolation. Although it's on Game Pass, for $8 if you want to own, that is a fantastic game, and I would recommend it. I would easily recommend Alien Isolation. It's that damn good. And let's see here, Alien Isolation, the collection for $10. Yes, I mean, I personally say just go ahead with the regular version. I don't think there's enough content in the collection. The, but it's up to you. Anthem is a hard pass. BioWare's the worst game, unfortunately. Okay, Assassin's Creed games. Love my Assassin's Creed, and yeah, I'm gonna recommend pretty much all of them here. They all look like they're great prices. $10 for Rogue, 25 for Origins and Odyssey, $9 for Black Flag. Oh, these are some great prices. That's just DLC, but if you want it, you could get it for an extra 250. 16 for Assassin's Creed 3 remastered. I believe Assassin's Creed 3 is backwards compatible. Since you would get the two games in one, I'd say just go ahead and get the Antiquity Pack over the Gold Edition of Odyssey. Personally, same thing with Origins. Two for one for 25. Oh, the triple pack. Okay, so the triple pack here, you get Syndicate, Unity, and Black Flag for $22. That, yeah, okay. I would recommend getting the triple pack and the Antiquity Pack together. You save a little more, and then you get 5 games. Instead of getting them individually. That's actually probably the best you're gonna do there. Oh, geez, they got a lot of Assassin's Creed bundles. Well, now I kind of switching up again. For $48 you get 3 games, and then the extra $22 you get the other 3 games. Yeah. So again, I might, I might recommend that. That's approximately $70+ there for the 6 games. That yeah, that seems pretty good. Um, let's see how much was. Oh yeah, that was 20. It was 20. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed bundles might be the way to go here if you want some Assassin's Creed games. All right. Oh, here's a fantastic one. The Arkham Collection. Get the Arkham Collection over Arkham Knight Premium Edition. You get Arkham City, Asylum, and Arkham Knight. I think that is the better deal for $9. For $8, you only get the 1 game, but you do get all the DLC, and there is a lot of DLC for Arkham Knight. I just always think that the 3 games over 1 game in content is a better deal. That's usually kind of my mentality with things like this. I think you're gonna get more bang for your buck if you play all 3 games. And each of them are like 10, 20 hours long. That's gonna be better than say just play this once. And I don't know how often you guys would play a DLC, for example. So I recommend the Arkham Collection, $9, fantastic pickup there. $5 for Battlefield 1. Yeah, that's another good one. Again, Battlefield 1 is the best Battlefield game. It's my personal favorite as well. So, yeah, I think that's probably the best one there. And they all seem to be like $5, $5. Yeah, don't pay $70, $72 for this is the Xbox. Oh no, it's the Xbox Series X and Xbox One. Okay. But still, $70 for 20 and 42. Wait for that to get in the $5 range like these other ones. Battletoads for $5. Yeah, I would recommend. Excellent beat 'em up, classic style beat 'em up. Super funny. Love the art style. Easy recommendation. I didn't even know there was a Ben 10 game. Jeez, look at that. $15 for a Ben 10. That was an old cartoon. Biomutant, I'd wait for a sale. Although I love the game, I'd wait for a sale. Wait for it's about the $20 range. Bioshock Collection, again, 3 games for $10. Yeah, that's a good one. I'd recommend that. Blasphemous, I think, was pretty good. Blue Dragon was that old um, JRPG exclusive on Xbox. Yeah, pick it up if you want. Brutal Legend for 450. That is a automatic yes. That game is so damn fun. Easy recommendation. Yeah, pick that one up, right? Pick that one up. That's good stuff there. So we got some Borderlands games. Borderlands 3. Again, if you want the extra content, go ahead and drop. But for $9, I say Borderlands 3 enough is that's good enough. Same with the Borderlands collection here. $20 you get the 3 games. That's easily better than just the one game for $10. Yeah, and again, if there's gonna be a bundle in like the $20+ range, I always think that's better than just one game. So yeah, so there's some good stuff here, man. Especially Brutal Legends, great freaking game. Um, let's see what else we got here. I don't know what to recommend in the Call of Duty front because I'm actually not the biggest COD fan. Don't own any, so I couldn't tell you what's good and what's not. The Capcom Arcade, not too bad here. Looks like some pretty good stuff for some classic game. Course for $10. Yeah, I mean it's on Game Pass as well. But if you want to own it again, I think like the $10-20 ranges are usually your best bet on stuff like this, like Code Vein for $9. If you like those Dark Souls style games. With Control, oh, the Ultimate. I would recommend the Ultimate Edition if it was on sale. My thing is with the if you're on the Xbox Series S and X, I think tend to think getting that version of the game is your better bet, unless you're okay playing with the limitations that came with these Xbox One games. Crackdown 3 for $10. I'd recommend. Love that damn game. Love it. Ooh, Spiral and Crash, huh? Crimson Dragon. Wow, that's you might be able to find a little cheaper on other deals, but that's not bad. 750. That's not bad at all. Cuphead, 13 $14. That is surprisingly expensive. Great game and all. Yeah, screw it. I recommend it. Uh, it's a damn good game. Cult of the Lamb. Wait for a larger sale, 20% off. That's a standard Game Pass sale, isn't it? I think was it on Game Pass? No, I probably would have said available on Game Pass if it was. I'd actually wait for a bigger price drop on Cult of the Lamb, even though the game is kind of dope. Oh, this was a Xbox One exclusive here. Dark Dreams Don't Die. Um, if you're a Dark Souls fan, you'll actually find these games for quite a bit cheaper. I'd actually wait for a sale on those if you're a Dark Souls fan. I've definitely seen them for cheaper. Definitely seen them for cheaper. Ooh, the Dead Rising games, all of them are in the $6 range. So yeah, so I'd recommend that unless you go like the triple pack. This looks like it's Dead Rising, Dead Rising 2. So yeah, however you want to do it, however you want to match it. Yeah, these are all pretty good prices. Maybe if Dead Rising 4 is a bit cheaper, but even then at $10 it's not bad. Yeah, so Dead Rising games are 4 of them, and the Frank West DLC here I'd recommend to some extent, or you could get the bundle. Deathloop for $20. It's on Game Pass, but if you want to own it, the $20 version is great price. It's again another game that just hit Xbox a couple months ago at most. So for it to be $20, I think is a hell of a pickup. Ooh, Destroy All Humans, pretty good game. Definitely would recommend that. 450 for Days X being kind of invited is an automatic yes. That game is absolutely fantastic. Um, oh wow, for the Digital Lust Edition, I think that comes with all the content. That might even be a better deal because that game has a lot of content too. So it's up to you, man. Less than $5, you get a fantastic game. Spend about $1.50 more, get content with it. Uh, Devil May Cry. Is the Demon Bundle the game as well? It probably is. Yeah, the Devil May Cry games are really fun hack and slash games, and for the most part, I recommend them. I do recommend them. Uh, I'm just trying to see. Maybe go with the this bundle here because you get the HD collection and Devil May Cry 4, and then get the Series X version of the special edition. That might be a good combo. Or if you want to save a bit, get the $10 Xbox One version of Devil May Cry. It's a great game no matter which version you play on it. So it just matters if you want to spend a little more for the upgrade or not. But yeah, I'd recommend these as well. So I said the Devil May Cry bundle, that's 1 through 4 remastered and some combination of five, and then you have the whole series basically. Like I said earlier, get the Prime Evil collection. You get the two games, Diablo 2 and 3, and all the content. With the other ones, it's just the one game in some form. So $20 for those two games, that's the way to go. $42 for Digimon, I don't know. I think sometimes with the Japanese games on Xbox, their sales they don't really get the same sales that the Western games get sometimes. This so it might be a little while before this one goes down, but I still say wait for a price drop on Digimon. I just don't think it's all that. $6 for Dishonored 2 if you don't have Game Pass is automatic yes. That's a fantastic game. $5 for Dishonored 1 is a yes. I would actually wait for a sale on Dishonored Death of the Outsider because it's more like an expansion more so than like the third game. So if you're gonna bind to own, get Dishonored 2 and 1 and 2 at $5 and $6 respectively. Wait a bit for Death of the Outsider. It's gonna give you less bang for the buck and it's the most expensive one. Epic Mickey, this is a pretty cool game, man. For $5, yeah, I recommend Epic Mickey. That game was actually way better than you expect. Same with the Disney collection. These were like old Sega Genesis era Disney games for $10. Nice trip down nostalgia lane. Yeah, that's I put that on the recommendation list as well. DMC Devil May Cry. This is Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry game, and the gameplay is pretty dope. And for $10, not too bad. Ooh, Doom, and Doom Eternal for $5 and $10. Yes, those are again. If you don't have Game Pass, easy recommendations for those. Same with the Dragon Age games. Again, super cheap for all three. For about $15 out of pocket, you'll get the three games. Again, yes. Dragon Ball Fighters. See, this is where the real good deals are coming out, man. Dragon Ball Fighters for $9. Yes, if you get Dragon Ball Xeno first, get the bundle because as you can see, you'll just end up spending almost twice as much if you get them individually. So yeah, Dragon Ball Xenoverse Super Bundle, $12, $13. Again, pick that up. They're fun Dragon Ball Z. I like Dragon Ball Z. I might not be the biggest anime fan, but I dig Dragon Ball Z, and the Dragon Ball Z games are all pretty fun. Oh, 450 for Dragon's Dogma. Yes, it's a pickup. This is a fantastic game. They're making a Dragon Dogma 2 as well. But Dragon Dogma Dark Arisen, easy recommendation. It's a fantastic game. And for 450, yeah, I'd easily recommend that. Wait for I saw Dying Light 2 for cheaper during Black Friday. Let's see here. What else we got? Elix is kind of janky. You can find Elix for cheaper. Wait for a cheaper sale. You can find that a little cheaper. Fear 2 for $5. Yeah. Yeah. The Fear 2 games, they're all available for backwards compatibility, but I think this is the only one that you could get digitally. I think the other ones are only physically, if I remember correctly. The Fable games, yeah, I'll always recommend those. $10 each, not too bad. But again, if this is if you don't have Game Pass, if you do, just play it on Game Pass. Same thing with games like Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Again, more excellent prices, under $4, under $7, and they're both great games. If you want to get the Game of the Year edition, that's $10. Fallout New Vegas is under $4. So yeah, with the Fallout games, more great, just great bang for your buck if you don't have Game Pass. Now we get to Far Cry. I love Far Cry, and the Far Cry games also seem to have some pretty good sales. Again here, you see Far Cry 4, good deal. I recommend, say, the bundle here of New Dawn and Far Cry 5 more so than like the Gold Edition. I just don't know how much I think the average gamer would say play these games. I don't know if they'll go back to DLC like that. I don't know. It's up to you, but I just think again, two games for a similar price versus one game of DLC. I think getting the two games is a better deal. Well, thinking. Let's see. So the four Far Cry games for 45. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so scratch. So yeah, with this you get three, four, five, and six. Yeah, I actually think I recommend this over this bundle. I think yeah, get the Far Cry anthology, and I think that's a good way to go. Maybe because Far Cry 4 alone might actually be cheaper than in this bundle, but I think in the bundle you're not going to get four, five and six as cheap individually though. So yeah, okay, I think I recommend it based off that kind of logic. Far Cry Primal is a good one. Um, Final Fantasy 15 is pretty good. So I think the Royal Edition also has a lot of content. So yeah, I'll recommend that for 1750. I recommend that. Yeah, the flight simulator games are still pretty pricey. Let's see, what about Forza? Yeah, the Forza Horizon game is still $20 for Forza isn't Horizon 4 isn't too bad. Forza Horizon 5 is still pricey though, but I mean the game's popular. Hey, Fusion Frenzy, great, great party game. We don't get those anymore. For 330, I'd recommend that. Yeah, the Gears games again is another series you kind of can't go wrong with, if you don't have Game Pass. Generation Zero is not all that. Goosebumps the game, huh? If it's that cheap, why not? I don't know how good it would be. Godfall for $20. You might be able to find it for a bit cheaper eventually. I don't know how good Godfall is, but you should be able to find it for a bit cheaper. The GTA trilogy. Yeah, if you like the nostalgia, go ahead. I think that's not too bad. $15 for Gungrave Reborn, huh? Not bad. $5 for Halo 5, which again, the same applies to Gears and Forza. If you don't have Game Pass, go ahead and get them at those prices. Those are some great prices. $5 for the hood. Hellblade Senua Sacrifice for 750 is a yes. There's a lot of games here, man. Let me see here first. Huh. The Mortal Kombat Injustice bundle might be the better option. I've seen Injustice as low as like $5 in other sales though. Yeah, might have to wait for Injustice 2. I've seen it cheaper, and I think you'd be better set just waiting a little bit because that cheaper deal I think would be the better option. But Injustice for 5 is good. That's good. Just Cause 4 and 3 are definite yeses. Those are some great games. Man, the Kingdom Heart games are always expensive, even when they're on sale. I don't know if I'd recommend this for like $30, right? It never gets to like that 15 $20 range, it seems like. Kingdoms of Amalur, I recommend. That's one of my favorite games ever. I think it's one of the best RPGs you'll ever play. There is a. Oh, I thought there is a Lego bundle here that was a really good price. Maybe not. Maybe I just missed it. Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Matters how much Little Nightmares 2 is because 1 is more, it'll be cheaper. But they're good horror games, so I'd recommend them. $6 for Lost and Random is an automatic buy. This game is fantastic. Don't sleep on the game. It is charming. It's a lot of fun. And EA hitting us with these type of great games might surprise some people. But yeah, $6 for Lost and Random, huge recommendation. I like Lost Judgment, but I think I've seen it cheaper. I've seen it as low as $15. I think $15 for Lost Judgment's the better deal, so might want to hold off a bit. Mafia games are all great, but it's better to get the Mafia trilogy. 3 games for $20 instead of the 1 game for 14. Avengers for $8 is a yes. I think it's a very fun game. But beware, that game takes like 166 gigabytes on the Series X, man. That game is a massive. Mass Effect Legendary Edition for 15 is a huge yes. Guardians for 20 is a yes. That game's fantastic. That's just DLC. I will not recommend $6 for DLC. The Mega Man games, if you like those, go ahead and pick them up. They also going to be on sale. Ooh, Metal Gear's Rising Avengers. That's a very dope hack and slash. I recommend that for $5, definitely. Tough game, but fun. Shadow of the Medieval Shadow Bundle. Pick them up. Both games are fantastic. And looks like it's both versions or their Game of the Year versions. So for $10.50, you get 2 excellent games, all their content. Both got just ton of DLC. You'll really dig yourself into some fantastic games. Ooh, Mirror's Edge Catalyst for $2. I recommend. That's a fun game too. Monster Hunter World is a dope game. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between the Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. I think that's just some type of upgrade. If it comes with it both, maybe get that one. But for $15 for Monster Hunter, I think that's a good deal. Mortal Kombat XL for $5 is a yes. That's a great game. Murdered Soul Suspect was dope. This game, moving out, has the FPS boost. I got it for like games with gold 1 month, but for $6.25, not too bad. I don't think My Hero Academia is that good of a game personally. They're kind of like they're these the anime fighters to me just don't do it for me. New Tales for the Borderlands for 24. Yeah, why not? The game just came out. I don't, you know, yeah, that's probably not too bad. Oh, hey, Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. That's a pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. I'd recommend that for $10. And I believe the characters got voice acting now, so it doesn't feel so lifeless. Because the problem when the game first came out it had no voice actors, which did make sense. Because this is Nickelodeon, and the whole point is their characterization and their funny and comedic characters. And eventually they did an upgrade with the voice acting. No More Heroes 3 for $35. I would recommend. It's a very fun game. It's one of the games that just came out too. Yeah, I'd recommend that in a heartbeat. Near Replicant, love this game. I think it's one of my favorite Japanese games on Xbox. For $30, I'll mostly recommend it. I say that because it's such a fun game. I think you'll be missing out if you don't try it. However, you might be able to find it for cheaper. So if you want it now, I do recommend it. But in No Straight Roads, 1675, great game. Would recommend that too. Oblivion, of course, I'd recommend. Classic game. The Ori games are, yes, they're fantastic. The One Piece games though aren't really all that. They're not really all that. Pirate Warrior is pretty fun. It's just kind of like one of those Dynasty Wars style games. Outer Worlds, I'll recommend the original one. $40. Outer Worlds World Slayer must be huge if it's freaking 48 50, $38 $40 while on sale. I need to look into what that offers because I don't know if that's worth it if it's just DLC basically. When the original one's $17, $18. Payday 2 for $4. Yeah, if you don't have Game Pass, I recommend it. That's a pretty fun game, especially at that price. My goodness. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I think I'll recommend it at 15. That's not too bad. Holy moly. Tiger Woods edition at 2K23. Is that expensive? My goodness. I I didn't know golf games were like that, man. I don't know if I'd spend that kind of money on golf. Oh, Psychonauts 1 and 2 are definitely, yes, it's both for amazing games. Psychonauts 1 for $3, dog. That's incredible. That's incredible. Psychonauts 2 for 20, I'd still recommend. Excellent. These two games are just so creative and excellent. Prey, again, recommend at that price. I think that game's also FPS boost. Excellent game. The Plants vs Zombie games I'd recommend. They're pretty fun games. 450 for that was the third one too. Battle for Neighborville, pretty good. Quantum Break you actually might find for cheaper to be honest with you. It's a great game, but for cheaper, I would recommend getting it at on sale and cheaper. Rage 2 was pretty good. Same Rage, both Rage 1 and 2 are dope games. Rad Rogers, I don't remember if that was good. Rare Replay, yes, I'd recommend 30 games in that bundle, and they're pretty much a bunch of classic Rare games. Remnant from the Ashes was pretty good too. Red Dead Redemption would recommend. Record $10 would also recommend. And the Resident Evil games I'd all recommend. Yeah, they're all pretty much on sale too. Yeah, there are so many games. There are so many games on sale. Uh, just so many games. My goodness. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff here, man. This Rogue Stormer, the Gianna Sister game is a pretty good platformer. So for 250, I'd recommend that you get a great. And I think Rogue Stormer was like some kind of turn-based game. I think Rust. Rust, I believe, is a popular game, right? Room Factory 4. I think I heard good things about it. I've never played it. I do remember hearing about it. I think for $15 it's a pretty good game. I think. So if you like it looks like it's a Japanese style anime game. So probably a JRPG that I think people would enjoy. Scarlet Nexus is a yes, the game is fantastic for $15 if you don't have Game Pass. Easily recommended. I think it's spectacular. My favorite JRPG on Xbox. Sea of Thieves, yeah, it's a extremely popular game. Shenmue, if you like the classics ones, right? Why not? Tomb Raider, I'd recommend. Excellent, fantastic. Shout out to Tomb Raider is my favorite of the reboot, so I definitely recommend it. But yeah, it's a great game. Shining Residence remake frame. Yeah, yeah, I think that's pretty good if I remember correctly. A lot of Sims content, so if you like The Sims, go ahead and look through it. Cinemora, this is that's a shoot 'em up. That's what that is, a shoot 'em up. Huh. Skate 1 and 3. I thought Skate 2 was also backwards compatible. Maybe it's backwards compatible physical only. But yeah, these are pretty good games. I recommend them at their price, $3 and $4 respectively. Same with Sleeping Dogs, FPS boost, excellent game, extremely fun. The combat is spectacular. Yeah, I'd recommend that as well. Sniper Elite, wait for a sale. $62 for the deluxe edition. I've seen the other ones are I saw them on sale as low as like in the $5 range, and I think eventually when it hits that price too. So wait for a sale on Sniper Elite. Play it on Game Pass though. It's a great game. The Sniper Ghost Warrior games are kind of mid. I didn't think too highly of them. Sonic Colors, wait for a sale. Sonic Frontiers. Let me see some here. Um, yeah, I saw it for like $30 during Black Friday, and I know it just came out, but yeah, wait for a deeper discount there. Soul Hackers 2, I'd recommend. I think is an excellent game. And I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based games, but that game won me over. I like Ringo. I like the whole crew, Sizo, and all of them. Great games. The South Park games are good, but I've seen them for cheaper. You could find them for cheaper, to be honest. So I'd hold off a little bit. The Star Wars games, I pretty much recommend all of them. Uh, even Battlefront 2 for $5. It had a lot of updates that fix its original issues. The classic Star Wars games are excellent. Jedi Fallen Order is a lot of fun. Is it the other ones? Okay. Yeah, yeah. So Jedi Fallen Order is a lot of fun. Oh, here it is. $6 for the original, 750 for the deluxe. So yeah, you can't go wrong with any of them. Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 are just classics, classics. Republic Commando was great. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 1 and 2 were a lot of fun. So yeah, the Star Wars games, all pretty much all of them, I recommend. They're all really surprisingly great games. State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition I recommend for $15. State of Decay 1 I recommend for $5. Not Still Rising. Same with this game was not as that good either. If you're gonna pick it up in like the $20-$10 range when it hits that point. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy. Sunset Overdrive, however, I do recommend. Super Meat Boy I would recommend too. Which I actually got that game when it was on like games are gone. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet for $10 I do recommend as well. That game is surprisingly fun. I don't think the other one's all that though. That one kind of bland. Tales of Rise for $24 is a good deal. I think it's a very fun game. I think it's an awesome game. The art style looks fantastic. Like when you play it, I think you'll be as impressed as I was with it. I think it's a really fun JRPG. The Ascent. Yeah. See again, if you don't have Game Pass, yeah, you could try out Tell Me Why. You could try out The Ascent at these prices. The Bioware bundle. Yeah, I think I'd recommend that. $15 for the two games. Love Mass Effect Andromeda. One of my most played games on Xbox, which might surprise some of you. But I played the hell out of that game. Dragon Age Inquisition is also really good. I think that game won like Game of the Year in 2014 as well. The First Templar is a pretty good 360 game. Would recommend. Same with The Evil Within at these prices if you don't have Game Pass. Yeah, Outer Worlds I'll easily recommend. The Outer Worlds doesn't seem to go lower than $20 for some reason. This is the lowest that I've seen it on pretty much any sale. And the DLC is also for some reason pretty pricey, but it's an excellent game. Excellent, excellent, excellent game. Runs at 60 frames per second on the Series X. Looks amazing. All the worlds and colors are spectacular. I think it. I love it. I think it's Cydian's best game in my opinion. I easily recommend it for $20. The Witcher. Like I said earlier, I've seen it for cheaper. I've seen it as low as like $7, $8. So I actually recommend hold off on buying The Witcher 3. I know it's going to surprise you because it's an excellent game, but you can find it cheaper. And because you can find it cheaper, I actually say wait until it is in the 10, 8, $9 range. $3 for The Witcher 2 though, pick it up. That's a great game. Thief is trash. Tiny Tina. Oh, here's the $30 Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Yeah, pick that up, man, at that price. That's a great game. And Assault on Dragon Keep, I believe, was a DLC for Borderlands 2, if I remember correctly. And here's the $35. Hold on. I do recommend Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I've been playing it and I love it. I think this is the Xbox One version. No, it doesn't say. I have no clue. Okay, if the $30 version is Xbox Series X as well, pick it up. If this is the Xbox Series X version and $35, pick that one up. Because it doesn't specify, which is a bit confusing. Now this does say for Series X. It's $30 one that doesn't. So I don't. If so, I'm leaning towards the next level version because when I bought the game, it came with the Xbox Series X and Xbox One. I don't want you to just pay for $30 and then you don't get the next gen version as well when that's the superior version. And you could play it on either Xbox console if you buy it this way. Titanfall 2, I heard great things so for that price. Yeah, that game, by the way, is always cheap. The Division, yeah, I think the Division bundle is pretty good. Whereas, I've seen Ghost Recon Breakpoint for cheaper, like $15. But Wildlands for $12.50, I would recommend. Tomb Raider again, $5. I recommend. Oh, the Tomb Raider Survivor trilogy for 20. I'd recommend. So that's all three. So forget just the one. Get all three, man. Get all three. Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow Tomb Raider, and yeah. I like that. Get the bundle. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good fighting game. Unraveled, the two games for $6 I'd recommend. They're pretty good. I know the ultimate. I don't know what the ultimate edition gives you. I don't know if it's just a upgrade or what, but I've seen it for cheaper. So I'd say wait for. Oh, this one's $10. Huh. Yeah, get the $10 one. It's not a bad game. It's just I don't know if it's worth $25. Maybe the $10 version's more in line. The Watch Dogs games, I'd recommend all of them. I think they're all great. I'm just trying to see which one give you the best bang for your buck. Maybe the combination of these, one and two bundle, and then the $17 version of Legion, because that looks like the cheapest one here. Yeah, so that might be your best combination. We Happy Fuse, great. Sort of Wolfenstein game. This game was pretty good too. Werewolf. That game was pretty good too. Yeah, the Wolfenstein games, I recommend them all. Let's see, Wormageddon. That's on Game Pass. Yeah. XCOM 2. I think that's a great game. I think I haven't actually played it. I do own it. Like Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yeah, that's not a bad price for that game. Zoo Tycoon is super cheap. I just don't. These look like here you get a bunch of DLC. So at that point you could just pick and choose what you like. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, the rest is just DLC and extra content. So yeah, that's the Xbox countdown sale. What I recommend, a lot of great stuff. Let me know what you guys picked up. Let me you guys have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year. Enjoy gaming, man. It was another 2022 was another fantastic year of gaming. 2023 is looking even better. So, again, guys, let me know what you guys